Hello, so in this very short video, I want to come back to assignment 1 and assignment 3. And the reason I want to have a short video on assignment 1 and 3 is that, as I have explained in at least a couple of other videos, these are very demanding assignments. Assignment 1 is because I'm asking you to do a few readings and to basically write 1,000 words on what you know about the Canadian institutions and processes and so on and so forth. And I want you to write it for a non-expert who comes from a different country and may not even speak English properly. So I think it's a demanding exercise, but that brings together a complex set of skill, right? Summarizing, being super clear, writing English for readers that may be elected official, MPs that come from Austria or Germany or, the Ukraine and so on and so forth. And so that's why I set up the assignment for European officials. Now, in the course outline, you have 2 pages where I really write as clearly as I can what I'm expected of, what I'm expecting from this assignment. And I am asking you to read this carefully and contact me, during the first week of class if you have any issues. I describe in this area of the course outline what I'm expecting of you, but I've already said it, right? Describe the institutions, describe the processes, describe what is going on in Canada today. For instance, don't forget to discuss truth and reconciliation. It's a major transformation of how Canadian government works throughout many different issues. And so it's important that you read this part well. Now, assignment number 3 is a little bit different because it's kind of the capstone in the class. It's the assignment that you have to do as part of a teamwork, and I know most of you resent having to do teamwork, but it is part of the training that you're receiving at the School of Public Administration in many different courses, even though some of you have really very good experience at work, because most of you know when you're fully employed in the public sector that you cannot do anything on your own and that you're always part of a team. So the assignment is teamwork. You have a number of deadlines. I will organize the groups, and that's why I wanted this short video, is to so you know that the groups will be organized by week 6, so they're halfway through the class. Unit 6, not week 6, Unit 6. And that, you have to come up with a topic that you may negotiate with me as a group by Unit 8, and then you have the various deadlines of submissions of, the conclusion, the executive summary, and the final reports, which I've already discussed in a video and that you'll find also there. One of the features of this group is that you will have, in a way, private forums for your own interaction. So each group in the class has a private forum where they can discuss that assignment together. So if you're grouped by, let's say, 3 or 4 or 5 students, you will have access to this private forum, and you can use it to basically organize the work, but also report the work, upload the work, share the work with me, ask questions to me about the work, and so on and so forth. And obviously, I can look at the private forums, right? It has to be clear that I can look at it. The goal of the report is to basically look at an area of governance reform, a recent area of governance reform, or governance innovation in Canadian government, to audit it and to critique it and to come up with, a substantial analysis. And I know it's demanding because the overall amount of work that you have to do is much greater than the writing. The writing is about 3,000 words, which is actually a summary of the work, right? And then you have to summarize this even further with an executive summary, with conclusions and policy recommendation. But keep this in mind, that what you're doing is basically focusing on governance reform. So by week 4 or 5, I will make clear who the groups are, and I will also make clear the different topics. And then you guys have about, a week to 10 days to decide what specific case study within the topics you can actually study. And that's really up to you, even though in the course outline, in the writing, I actually give you ideas. In reality, it's going to be a bit more demanding because you have some freedom to pick up whatever areas you want, but the questions will already be, in a way, the areas that you can study already be set. So one is truth and reconciliation. The other one has to do with border issues, border security, border migration, and border custom, and so on and so forth. But they are related to border issues, right? So I hope this will help you have the big picture and feel much more comfortable, because it limits the amount of surprise that you have when you read the outline and you discover that you have so much work to do, as you take the course. Thank you very much.